What's up, everybody? Patrick here, man with the mullet, back for another video. We're going to do a trade review on ticker symbol SPRT. Once again, I like to talk with my hands. Try to follow me along with the mouse. If you haven't yet, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our channel for more upcoming videos. We are working on how to edit, how to make thumbnails. We're not geniuses. Apparently, it takes one. We'll figure it out eventually. Bear with us, but it's killer content. Some sick ass trades that we're going to look at here. We're going to dive into a trade that I took on SPRT today. As I said from the watch list video, we're going to be shorting this on all pops. To be honest, I really wanted to take it up at this wick up into the 2250s because I knew it was breaking down with the IWM and everything else, but I didn't. I waited for some confirmation, and here we go. So right away, like I said, popped up into about 2250 and failed breakout pretty quickly and came back down. Once it broke below this level here, this opening range that we developed, we are looking at a 2-minute chart here. I've got the 9 EMA, the 20 EMA, and the VWAP on here. And so as you can see here, we broke below the VWAP pretty quickly, tried to break back over it, and then got the confirmation below it. Could have taken a starter right there. I did not. I took my first position. Actually, I only ended up taking one position, which I am upset about. And I took a short right here. Once it broke below this range, 22.24, I didn't get the best fill on it. I got 21.14 on it. Anyways, I had my stop above the VWAP and at the top of this candle at 21.70 during the trade. So I was risking about 50 cents, 55 cents ish. And then anyways, broke down pretty quickly from there. Popped into the 9 EMA after trying to go from green to red. Came back over this dotted line is the yesterday's close, bounced in the 9 EMA, and then broke right down below here. Covered some pretty quickly. Where did I cover at? Covered half my position at 20.33, so right down here. And then we got another little pop and another breakdown. And I covered 1/4 of my position at 19.72. After this big candle, covered some on this third red candle, 19.72. And then covered the last bit at 19.20 right down here. Oh, I almost got the low. What was the low? 19.03. So I covered the rest at 19.20 and I was all out of the position. Now, a couple things that I could have done better on this is right when it broke below the VWAP right here underneath these candles, I'm already looking for the short. And since that's already my idea, I could have taken a starter position at about 21.50. I would have been very comfortable with that. Maybe you wait before it breaks down below the EMAs and you take it at 21.30. Either way, that's an extra 20 cents on my position where I'd be risking, another 40 cents. I could have gotten a much bigger size position than having with a smaller risk and a better entry. So I wish I would have been a little bit quicker to pull the trigger on this than waiting for confirmation. And then I could have added below this level, maybe I take about a third of position or half position, a couple hundred shares, add a couple hundred more down here when it finally breaks below there. And then I really should have added at 20.80 once we got the confirmed green to red move after it tried going back green and then broke down one more time. I really should have added here at 20.80. That's the one I'm most upset about because that was easy, free money right there. And if I would have added down there, I would have had a much bigger position size, could have moved my stop right about to 21.14. My average after all this would have been much better than that. So I'd be sitting with about 21.20 average, 21.40 average, probably if I take those starters. And at this point, once I do my final add at 20.80, I'm barely risking anything. I'm guaranteeing myself a break-even trade, a free trade, if you will. I don't like saying free trade because it's not, but that's how I think I could have done better on this. I'm still very satisfied. I did end up having a red day. I made a few bad trades, to be honest. A little bit of a heat check. I was on a 5-day win streak, and I couldn't get the 6th day. But that's fine, even though my first trade of the day was green and a very well executed, very good trade. And I was super happy about it, especially because I don't like to short that much. I'm not that good at it. Sometimes I should just flip the computer upside down And then I'd be able to short a lot better, because if you're looking at this upside down, there's a killer breakout, but it's to the downside. So I've got to get better mentally at adjusting to that a little bit without having to flip the computer upside down. And I said short on all pops. We could have taken this other breakdown here at the VWAP midday. We're always looking for those midday VWAP pops, and certainly right around lunchtime. And certainly we got that. Tried to break over the VWAP, boom, broke down again here. Tried to go over one more time, broke down, confirmed breakdown on this below this candle. Could have taken another position about 2020, 2025, and would have gotten another dollar move out of it, but really no confirmation until end of the day. But this was just trending down. I probably, honestly, if I would have taken this second ad on it, another trade on it, I would end up holding these all the way into the close. Hopefully, all the way to 345, and been able to cover in the 18s. Would have been great. Who knows what I would have done or could have done. As you can see, we got another little pop back into the VWAP, but my stop would have already been up here. So woulda, coulda, shoulda. Very happy with this trade. Kind of bummed out I had a red day, but like I said, I was trying some funky stuff, doing a little bit of a heat check, probably taking some trades that I shouldn't, a little bit riskier trades, putting some more money out there just to be like, well, everything else has been working for me really well the past week plus. Let's see if it keeps going. Let's see if I just got the hot hand. Check me in the corner for a 3. Anyways, that's ticker symbol SPRT. We will be watching this again. Let's take a look at the daily really quick to see what we're looking at. And we are sitting right at the 20 EMA, right below this range here. So we're going to be looking for the same exact setup. I'm hoping to get a little gap up over 20, maybe into the high 19s, and do the same exact breakdown as we saw yesterday. We'll look for maybe a little push at the open into maybe 21, and then fail, go green to red, break below this 20 SMA on the daily, and then we're headed down to the 12s on this again, no doubt in my mind. So that's a trade there, excuse me, and catch you on the flip, homies.